What do you mean I burned down the school? That's literally how my mom started the convo when I walked through the door. Apparently my teacher told her I caused chaos, disrupted class, and almost started a fire. Bro, I lit a candle for a science project. One candle. Now, I'm getting treated like I committed arson in algebra. And when I try to explain, she hits me with, "So you're telling me the teacher is lying?" Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Teachers be out here writing fan fiction about what happened. I raised my hand once. Suddenly, I'm the villain of the semester. It's like they want extra credit for snitching creatively. And the worst part? Parents always believe them. They'll ignore your entire childhood of good grades just because Mrs. Henderson said you looked suspicious near the stapler. If you've ever been blamed for something insane like that, then subscribe. Because clearly we're all living the same sitcom, and I'm just waiting for the season finale where someone finally believes me. So apparently, my teacher found that rant. Yeah, the one where I said she lied to my parents about me burning down the school. I walk into class, and she's just standing there with that fake smile, like she's waiting for the cameras to start rolling. She goes, "Care to explain why you're spreading false stories online?" And I'm sitting there like, "False? You literally told my mom I almost set the classroom on fire. Now she's acting like I'm some kind of villain with a YouTube channel." Then she says, "We might have to involve the principal." This is defamation. Defamation? I'm 17, not a lawyer. I made a rant, not a courtroom statement. But now, half the school knows, and everyone's whispering like I just exposed Area 51. Honestly, I'm not even mad anymore. If my words can make a whole staff meeting happen, imagine what we can really do. So if you're with me, if you've ever been called out for just speaking your truth, hit subscribe right now. Because we're turning every "you're in trouble" into proof that we're doing something right. So I didn't wait to be called down. I walked into the principal's office on my own full force. She looked up surprised, like she didn't expect me to show. I sat down and laid it out. "My teacher told my mom I burned the classroom." That's a lie. My voice didn't shake. I wanted to be solid, loud enough that the whole office felt it. The principal skimmed the rant printout. I brought timestamps, quotes, everything. He asked calm questions, nodding, taking notes like this was bigger than a kid versus teacher thing. And somewhere in the back of the room, I could feel the scale tipping. If you're watching this, hit like right now, not for me, but for the fact that we won't stay silent when adults lie and try to shut us down. Every like shows we care. Every sub proves we're not disposable. He told me he'd investigate. He asked me to stay out of the drama while they handled it. I smiled, stood up, and walked out feeling like I'd started something. But as I hit the hallway, my phone buzzed one message from an unknown number. It said, "Be careful. Not everyone wants this out." I stared at that text for a good minute. Be careful, not everyone wants this out. My hands literally went cold. Was it a joke? A threat? Because the timing was way too perfect. The next morning, the whole vibe at school was off. Teachers whispering in the hall. Kids looking at me like I started a war. Even the principal didn't make eye contact when I passed him. That's when I knew word had spread. Someone told her. By third period, I get called out of class. Everyone's staring like I'm walking to my execution. I walk to the office, but the secretary won't even say why I'm there. Just a quiet, "He's waiting for you." Now I'm sitting outside the principal's door, heart pounding, scrolling through comments from you guys, people saying, "We've got your back. Don't let them silence you." And honestly, that's what's keeping me steady right now. If you're watching this, hit like not for drama, but to show that telling the truth shouldn't get you punished. Because when I walk through that door, something tells me this story is just getting started. So I walk in, door shuts behind me, and it's dead silent. The principal's sitting there, hands folded. That "we need to talk" look plastered on his face. My teacher's right beside him, arms crossed, pretending like she's the victim. And I just knew this wasn't gonna be a normal talk. He starts off calm, like, "We saw your video. You understand how that can cause issues, right?" I said, "Issues? You mean me telling the truth?" She instantly cuts in saying I twisted everything, made her look bad, and that it's affecting her reputation. I'm sitting there like, "Bro, you lied to my parents and now I'm the problem for calling it out." Then he starts asking if I'm planning to take the video down. I told him, "No. People need to know what really happens." You could feel the tension just snap right there. Her face went red and he said we'd continue this conversation later. So yeah, I might be in trouble or I might have just started something way bigger. But if you're watching this, subscribe because I'm not backing down. This story's still unfolding and I want you with me when it does. So the next day, I walk into school and everyone's whispering. People are looking at me like I just leaked government secrets or something. Even my friends are like, "Bro, the teacher's furious. She's trying to get you expelled." Apparently, she told the staff I was harassing her online just because I told the truth. I go through the day pretending everything's fine, but in my head I'm thinking, did I actually go too far? Or is she just scared people finally see who she really is? Then halfway through lunch, the principal walks in and everyone goes silent. He looks straight at me and says, "Come with me." That walk to his office felt like the longest 5 minutes of my life. I sit down, and he's got papers, screenshots, quotes, even comments from my video. He says, "We need to discuss your online behavior." And right there, I realized this isn't just about the video anymore, it's about my voice. So before this goes any further, hit that like button and subscribe, because what happens next might literally decide if I stay in school or not. I sit in the principal's office, hands shaking a little. He's scrolling through my video, pausing every few seconds like he's investigating a crime scene. He looks up and goes, "You understand the power you have, right?" And I'm like, "I was just telling the truth." He sighs, leans back in his chair and says, "That truth got half the teachers in here arguing about you. Some say you're inspiring other students. Some say you're a bad influence. Then he says something that actually hit me. You got their attention. What you do next matters. And that's when it clicked. This isn't about school anymore. It's about standing up when everyone wants you silent. I told him, I'm not trying to start drama. I'm just being real. He just stared at me. Like, he didn't know if he should be proud or mad. So I'm asking you guys, do I keep posting? Or should I chill before it goes too far? Drop a comment and hit that subscribe. Because next time, the teacher herself shows up to confront me. So the next day, I walk into school and everyone's whispering, phones out, eyes on me. I knew something was up. Then boom, the teacher I made the rant about walked straight up to me in the hallway. No smile, no good morning, just pure tension. She goes, so you think it's funny to talk about your teachers online? And I'm like, I wasn't lying though. Everyone around us stops. It's dead silent. You could hear a pencil drop. She starts going off talking about disrespect and online consequences. But I swear the more she talked, the more people started filming. And that's when I realized this moment wasn't just mine. It was the school's. Half the people were on her side, half were on mine. It's like the whole school split in two. So tell me, was I wrong for posting the truth? Because now, I might be getting suspended again. Like and subscribe if I should post the part where she actually yelled in front of everyone. So the next day, I walk into school and everyone's whispering, phones out, eyes on me. I knew something was up. Then boom, the teacher I made the rant about walked straight up to me in the hallway. No smile, no good morning, just pure tension. She goes, so you think it's funny to talk about your teachers online? And I'm like, I wasn't lying though. Everyone around us stops. It's dead silent. You could hear a pencil drop. She starts going off talking about disrespect and online consequences. But I swear the more she talked, the more people started filming. And that's when I realized this moment wasn't just mine. It was the school's. Half the people were on her side, half were on mine. It's like the whole school split in two. So tell me, was I wrong for posting the truth? Because now, I might be getting suspended again. Like and subscribe if I should post the part where she actually yelled in front of everyone. So yeah, I got called into the office again. But this time, it wasn't just my principal. She was there, my teacher, sitting right across the table, arms crossed, acting all innocent. The principal looks at me and goes, we just want to have a conversation. A conversation? Bro, this felt like an interrogation. They start pulling up my video on the big screen, pausing every few seconds like it's a crime scene analysis. So this is you accusing your teacher of lying? I'm like, no. That's me telling the truth. And you could tell my teacher was mad, because I wasn't backing down this time. I literally looked right at her and said, if you didn't lie, then why are you so bothered? You could feel the tension. The principal told me they're reviewing disciplinary action. So now I'm just waiting to find out what's next. Comment if you think I should post what actually happened after that meeting, and don't forget to subscribe, because the next part is wild. So yeah, I got called into the office again. But this time, it wasn't just my principal. She was there, my teacher, sitting right across the table, arms crossed, acting all innocent. The principal looks at me and goes, we just want to have a conversation. A conversation? Bro, this felt like an interrogation. They start pulling up my video on the big screen, pausing every few seconds like it's a crime scene analysis. So this is you accusing your teacher of lying? I'm like, no. That's me telling the truth. And you could tell my teacher was mad, because I wasn't backing down this time. I literally looked right at her and said, if you didn't lie, then why are you so bothered? You could feel the tension. The principal told me they're reviewing disciplinary action. So now I'm just waiting to find out what's next. Comment if you think I should post what actually happened after that meeting, and don't forget to subscribe, because the next part is wild. So I walk into school today, and instantly, I knew something was off. Everyone's whispering, staring phones out. Then one of my friends runs up to me like, bro, you're trending. The school posted about you, I thought he was joking. Nope. Right there on the official school Instagram, they posted a statement saying, students spreading misinformation about staff online will face consequences. And guess whose rant they screenshotted? Mine. Bro, they really tried to turn the whole school against me like I'm the villain or something. Kids in the hallway were like, yo, that's the guy who exposed the teacher. Even some teachers started giving me looks like I just leaked state secrets. But here's the thing, if they're that scared of a kid with a mic and a channel, maybe I'm actually making an impact. I'm not backing down, so hit that like button if you stand with me and subscribe, because next time I'm showing you exactly what that post said before they deleted it. So after that post went up, everything changed. Teachers started acting weird, like suddenly I was this threat. They started randomly checking my backpack, watching me in class like I was hiding a camera. Then during lunch, my principal walks by, looks right at me and says, we'll be talking soon. Bro, what does that even mean? I'm sitting there eating nuggets like I'm on death row. Next thing I know, half the cafeteria is whispering, he's getting expelled, or he's gonna expose the whole school again. But here's the twist. When I actually went to the office, my principal wasn't mad. He looked curious. He said, so you're the kid everyone's subscribing to. And then he asked for my channel name, like what? If he subscribes, that's wild. But if not, we're dropping another rant. Hit that like button if you'd stand your ground too, and subscribe before the next one drops. Because what he said after that changed everything. So I walk back into school the next day, everyone's staring like I just dropped a diss track on the whole district. My teacher's giving me death stares. The principal's smiling like he knows something. And I swear, even the janitor said I saw your video. That's when it hit me. This channel isn't just getting views, it's getting attention. People can't stop talking about it. And the crazy part, half of them are hating, but the other half, they're secretly rooting for us. And that's why I'm saying this. If you're seeing this right now, you're part of the early ones, before we hit 1 million. Before teachers start banning my name. Before my principal tries to shut it down, every sub right now proves them wrong. If you want to ratio my school, then like this video. They said this channel would fade, but we're only getting started, so hit subscribe, lock in for the journey, and let's show them what happens when a rant becomes a movement. I walk into class today, and my teacher's already waiting, arms crossed with her laptop open. My video paused on the projector. The same one where I said she lied to my parents, whole class silent. She clicks play, my voice echoing through the room. Every word about her, about the principal, about all of it. She lets it play all the way through, then looks me dead in the eyes and says, "So you think you're famous now?" Everyone's staring. Some are whispering. Someone even says, "That's him. That's the Rant kid." The teacher said herself. I can't believe people are actually subscribing to him. And you know what? I didn't even feel embarrassed, because I realized if my words can make a teacher play my video in front of everyone, then I'm doing something right. They're watching. They're listening. And now you are too. So prove them wrong. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment, letting me know how I should get back at my teacher and show them this channel can't be silenced because this story, we're just getting started. I walk into school the next day and everyone's acting weird. People are whispering and staring. Even the janitor gives me a nod like he already knows. Then I find out the principal sent an email to every teacher warning them about me. Said my videos are causing disruption and that I'm encouraging rebellion. All because I spoke the truth. Now, half the school's talking about it. Some students are on my side. Bros just telling the truth. And others, they're scared to even be seen with me. But here's the crazy part. The principal actually said, if he keeps making videos like that, we might have to get the police involved. Like bro for telling my side of the story? That's why I need you all more than ever. Every like and every sub. It's proof they can't shut me down. They can't stop a voice that's built by thousands of people who believe in it. So before they try to silence me again, I need you to help me. They are trying to make sure everyone who watches doesn't subscribe. Let's show them this channel doesn't break under pressure. It only rises. I walked into first period thinking everything had finally cooled down. But nope. My teacher slammed her hand on the desk and said, "So you think it's funny to make videos about staff now?" The whole class turned to look at me. Phones out and whispers flying. Apparently my latest rant made it to the district board. Now she's demanding I delete everything. Says if I don't, she'll take it higher. But what she doesn't realize, this isn't just my channel anymore, it's ours. Every video, every comment, every subscriber, it's bigger than her. I tried to explain that this isn't hate, it's honesty. She didn't care. She had the audacity to say nobody is going to subscribe to your lame channel anyways. Meanwhile, the students are sneaking clips spreading my name like wildfire. And that's when it hit me. They can't erase a movement that's already started. If you're reading this right now, subscribe and be part of the story before they try to shut the next chapter down. Because trust me, they're already planning something. You won't believe what just happened. I walked into school today and the principal himself was waiting at the door holding a printed screenshot of my channel. He didn't even say good morning. Just looked me dead in the eyes and said, "We need to talk about your influence." Bro had my videos paused on the big projector in his office. Titles, thumbnails, everything. He said teachers are complaining, students are too distracted, and get this, they're calling me a bad example. But what they don't realize is every single person who subscribes, every person who comments, you're the proof that this channel isn't a problem, it's a movement. Then he leans in and says, if this keeps going, we'll have to take action. Action? Against what? Truth? Creativity? The grind? So now they're watching my every upload, literally. And that's exactly why I need you to hit subscribe right now. Because if they're gonna make me the villain, we might as well go viral doing it. You're not gonna believe this one. I walk into school, and before I even make it to first period, someone stops me in the hallway like, "Bro, the principal just mentioned your YouTube channel during the morning announcements." I thought they were joking until the intercom crackles again, and I hear my principal say, "Students, please remember that creating certain types of online content can reflect poorly on our school." My heart sank. They didn't say my name, but everyone turned and looked straight at me. Phones came out, people were whispering, "Yo, they're talking about him." But here's the funny part, the video they're mad about? It's the same one that got us thousands of new subscribers overnight. The same one that's still spreading like wildfire. So let them talk. Let them warn people about me. Because every time they do, this channel grows stronger. Subscribe to let them know they can't cancel us. Let's make the next announcement about how we can't be stopped. You won't believe what my teacher tried to pull today. I'm sitting in class trying to mind my business when my teacher slams her hand on the desk and says, "So you think you're funny talking about me on YouTube?" The whole class goes silent. Then she says again, "Nobody will even subscribe to you, it's pathetic." Everyone's staring at me like it's a boxing match about to start. I try to laugh it off, but she keeps going, "If you've got something to say it to my face." Bro, my teacher just challenged me like she's about to square up. Kids are whispering, phones are out. Someone even said, "No way, this is going viral." But here's the thing, I didn't back down. I stood up, looked her dead in the eye and said, "Maybe if you watched the full video, you'd realize it wasn't even about you." The class lost it. She turned red, told me to see her after class. If you want to rage bait, my teacher makes sure you subscribe. But if this is how far they'll go to silence me, then we must be doing something right. Hit the like button. Let's show them this movement's unstoppable. Bro, this situation is getting out of hand after the whole teacher almost fighting me thing. Word spread around the entire school. Now every teacher's looking at me like I'm some kind of rebel leader or something. Even the principal walked past me and said, "Keep causing drama, and you'll regret it." Like, what? For telling the truth? For making videos that people actually relate to? It's crazy, because the more they try to shut me down, the more everyone keeps talking about it. Kids in the hall are literally chanting my channel name. I walked into class today, and my teacher paused her lesson just to say, "Fame doesn't last forever." I smiled and said, "Guess we'll see." They can threaten, warn, even try to cancel me. But we're not stopping now. If they think this is the end, they're about to see what a real comeback looks like. Subscribe right now. Let's show every teacher who said I'd never make it that this story's just getting started. So get this, after everything that went down, word started spreading that my teacher might actually get fired. I didn't even plan for it to go this far. All I wanted was to defend myself, but now the whole school's whispering in the halls. Did you hear what happened to her? Some people are saying the principal called the district. Others think she's getting investigated for the way she acted. She hasn't even shown up to class in 2 days. Every time the door opens, the room goes silent like everyone's waiting to see if she walks in or not. And it's wild because the same teacher who used to tell me, "Your channel's just a distraction," might lose her job because of it. Part of me feels bad, but another part of me knows this is what happens when you try to tear someone down who's just chasing their dream. If you've ever had someone try to ruin your success, hit subscribe, because this story isn't over and we're just getting started. It finally happened. The rumors were true. My teacher got called in by the district. They're reviewing her behavior and the whole school's buzzing about it. Everyone keeps looking at me like I started a revolution. Kids I've never even talked to are coming up like, bro, you actually changed something. And I'm just sitting there trying to act normal. But deep down, I'm realizing this channel. It's not just a joke anymore. It's power. She tried to silence me. She tried to make my voice seem small. But every single time one of you hits subscribe, it proves she was wrong. It shows that when someone believes in you, no teacher or no principal can stop it. So yeah, maybe I'm just that YouTube kid. But now even the staff knows my name. And when we hit that next milestone together, they'll have no choice but to admit we built something they could never shut down. Let's show them what happens when you doubt the internet's fastest growing crew. Bro, you're not gonna believe this. My teacher showed up at my house. I was just chilling editing my next video when I hear a knock at the door. I open it, and there she is, the same teacher who tried to get me suspended. And she also even told me that nobody would ever subscribe to me standing on my porch like it's parent-teacher conference at home. She starts talking real calm like, I just wanted to clear the air, but I could tell she was nervous. She said the school's been calling her non-stop. Parents are talking and the district's watching how she handles things. And I'm just standing there thinking all this started because of a rant. Then she says, you're really growing fast online, huh? And that's when it hit me. She's not here to talk, she's scared. So I told her, yeah, we're just getting started. Because this isn't just my story anymore, it's ours. Every single sub proves we're unstoppable. So if you're part of the movement, hit subscribe right now. Because teachers showing up at houses, that's when you know you're winning.